What's up, YouTube? Leo Sheng here, host of the Extreme Pilot Fishing channel. Today is September 15th, a Tuesday. I'm here on the Schuylkill Trail on the Tidal Schuylkill River, going towards a carping spot. So the plan for today will be to chum the water with corn and attempt to catch some carp from the Schuylkill River. I am not sure how successful I will be. I did not pre-chum, meaning I didn't come here a couple days in advance to throw bait in the water and attract the carp. You guys can have a good view of the river. I am not fishing over here though. I'm fishing a little bit more upstream. It is low tide at the moment, like lowest tide. So that is good because I will be able to chum the water a little bit more outwards, since I'm just doing it with my hand. And this is actually the same fishing spot that I went to during the spring when I caught the striped bass and a few channel catfish. So I'm actually going to leave that video in the info button above. If you want to watch that video, feel free to just click on it. Nice little striped bass on bloodworm and a few catfish. All right, so we have arrived here. Okay, let me go down real quick. All right. It is low tide at the moment, so that's like perfect. Oh boy, quite a hike to get down here. Overgrown vegetation, summertime, All right, there we go. Perfect. So there you go, guys. Little sandy flat. All right, perfect for fishing. I have my net with me, but I can actually go in the water to get the fish, right? So that helps a lot. And check this out. I don't need rod holders anymore. I just put my rod up here. All right, it's time to set up my stuff, open my net, get my rods ready. We will see if we can catch any common carp from the Schuylkill River. We'll keep you guys updated. All right, folks, let me give you a very quick view of the setup that I'm going to be using today. Very similar setup to all my other videos, so if you follow the channel, you pretty much know it already. I'm using a St. Croix Avid Pearl medium light rod with a Shimano Sedona 4000 FD. I think it's FD, if not FD, SD, okay? 12 pounds Berkeley Vanish fluorocarbon line with a slip sinker setup, okay? 1 ounce egg sinker, free to move, with a golden eagle claw snap swivel and this nailed size 6 hook. That's pretty much it, okay? If you guys want to know more about the slip sinker setup, I'm leaving the hyperlink for my tutorial, slip sinker tutorial, on the info button above. All right, and look, this is pretty much what I'm going to do. Check this out, okay? When fishing for carp, chumming is fundamental. So I got here kernel corn, cheapest corn you can buy, dollar store, like 2 or 3 for 1. All right, get a handful of corn. Now it's summertime, high metabolism, throw it out as far as you can. All right, and this is actually pretty close, but there we go. Throw it out as far as you can. Okay, this is pretty much chumming the spot. Right, look, I'm gonna chum over here too because I have a second rod over here. Okay, I'm chumming pretty much half a can of corn right now. All right, and after you chum, you know already where your chum is at. So this is what you do. You just grab 2 pieces. That's what I usually do. Grab 2 pieces, set it on the hook right here. All right, set it on the hook. There we go. 3 pieces for this one. And you pretty much just cast your rod where you chummed, okay? Try to be as punctual as possible. So there we go. That's very good. Not very far away from me. Pretty deep, all right? It doesn't look like, but it is deep. That's it. We just leave the rod down, and now we wait for the bite. So I'm expecting some catfish and some carp today. Hopefully I will land some, you know. All right, let's go for the big ones. Okay, so apparently I was a little bit wrong. We are not going towards low tide yet. High tide is actually going to be around 3 o'clock. So now we're still going towards high tide, which sincerely it is totally fine too. Actually it is even better because, you know, the tide is getting higher at the moment. Hopefully the fish are going to move in this little sandy flat, you know, to feed. So hopefully, you know, they will go to the place where I chummed. All right, now I'm just waiting for the bite. Got my 2 rods in. We'll see what happens. Got a bite here. We got a bite. Fish on. First one of the day. But it is the wrong species though. That's the thing that bites me. Clearly feels like a channel catfish. Okay, let's go. Let's go get this bad boy. All right. First one of the day. You guys can have a closer view of it. Channel catfish on the corn. Hey, I'm not getting skunked. You know, that's a good sign, right? All right, let's land this fella here. All right, I don't even need the net for this guy. All right, come on, little fella. Whoa! All right, I know you're not used to the human hands. Okay, first fish of the day, channel catfish, in the range of. Oh man, see, he's got some leeches on him too, that I should be saving for the university, Rutgers University. But I don't have a container with me. See, dude got leeches here. Man, these are the samples that they need. Anyways, all right, first catfish of the day. We're in the range of 1.5 pounds. Nothing too big. So I'm not even gonna take a photo. There we go, fella. Ready to go when you are. Wow, man, he went fast. All right, whoa, we're getting a bite on that one. And as always, every time you catch a fish, you're gonna chum a little bit more. So I'm going in the water now because, you know, the tide has grown higher. This is like my initial position in the water when I was chumming. There we go. We chum 2 more handfuls, you know, because you can expect the catfish to have eaten some of your chum already, right? Okay, back to fishing. So far 1 catfish, 0 carp. Man, hopefully we catch at least a carp, okay? We shall see. Things like that, right? And
there are lures that are.
And there, yeah, they were saying, you know, it is very worth the value. So even if you pay, hey, oh, buddy, yo, buddy, not my corn. Hey, groundhog. Hey, groundhog, not my corn, man. What do you think you're doing, huh? Little thief. God damn, this groundhog.
How much did you get?
Man, it got a lot of my corn, man. Little groundhog here. Hey, you're supposed to be eating vegetation, buddy.
Oh, there's a lot of it right there.
Yeah, I see. You're supposed to be eating, you know, the green stuff, not the yellow stuff. And things that you don't see when you stay at home, man. See that? Little groundhog there getting my stuff. All right. That was quick, huh?
I'm guessing catfish.
Okay, you're guessing catfish. What pound test line are you using?
I've got 10-pound grade, 8-pound leader.
All right, there we go. We shall see what fish is it.
Fighting like a channel cat.
Hey man, a channel cat today is better than nothing.
At least I'm not getting skunked.
That is right. All right, there we go. That's right, at least you're not getting skunked. Right, we're gonna take a photo. Sure, we gotta take a photo of it too.
Right in the corner of the mouth.
Awesome, right in the corner of the mouth.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's take a photo. A little bit up. Yeah, any way you want to hold it. Great. All right, one more photo just in case. All right, front. Gotcha. You good to go? Yeah, all right. At least one catfish, you know, good job. All right, we got a hitch on the Portland. Taking it slow. Whoa, all right. All right, that's a nice hit. Yeah, fish is on. No, it's a catfish. Yeah, come to the right side. I don't want that fish to cross my other line, that's why. I forgot that my drag was pretty hard. Now it's fine. All right, come on, catfish. All right, it's almost here. I can see the fish already. Not big, but like I always say, I'll take it. Not big. Not big, but not bad. Yep, can't complain. There we go. Come on, fishy. Oh my goodness, this catfish is missing an eye, isn't he? Oh yeah, we got ourselves here a catfish missing an eye. All right, folks, this one's a little bit bigger than the first one, in the range of 2.5 pounds. All right, there we go. Actually, against the sun, so you guys can have a better view. All right, it's missing an eye on the other side. Yeah, this is a war veteran. All right, this one is missing an eye. All right, let me take a photo real quick here. Come on, camera. Don't die on me. Yeah, turn the power off and on again. My camera's giving me a hard time. Uh-oh. I think my camera finally broke. Anyways, there you go, folks. Nice sample of channel catfish right here. All right. Miles over here, my friend Miles over here. Let me release this fish real quick. All right. Miles over here got a fish. He says his catfish feels a little bit bigger. That's good.
He took out a few feet of drag when he hit.
All right, he took some drag. Yeah, no kidding. The fish, oh man, fish is fighting well. It's good. This does look bigger than the previous one you caught.
Yeah.
Now let's see. When is this fish going to surface?
That's just sad.
No. That's a channel. That's a channel.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a nice channel. Yeah, all right. It's getting a little bit bigger, right? All right, nice. Okay, the channel catfish are biting on the corn. Hey, wait a moment. Yeah, this is a channel catfish. Never mind. Yeah, I looked at the head, man. It looked kind of flat, you know, but I was like, no, it is a channel catfish 100%. Yeah, in the range of what? 2.5?
I'd say so.
Yeah, I would say so. 2.5 pounds. Let me see if I can get my camera fixed so we can take a shot for you. Oh, you know, I had this camera for a good while now, and it's with me during every fishing session. So sometimes it goes crazy on me.
Hey, can you get me my pliers? They're on the side of my bag.
Side of her bag. Yeah. Okay, side of her bag. Here?
No, right next to it.
Oh, gotcha. There we go. Yeah, my camera is not working, so I will take a photo with my phone. All right, let's see. Take a nice photo of this guy. Be careful, your fishing rod.
Yeah.
Can you come to this side, actually? Thank you, appreciate it. A little bit of the sun. Yeah. All right, perfect. Good to go. Can release the fish now. All right. Catfish at least biting, no carp, but you know.
Could you send me a picture of this one later?
Of course, yes. We got you all wet. Alright, quick update, fellas. So I'm fishing here on the Tidal Schuylkill River, right by Spring Garden. It is 2:44 p.m. right now. We're getting to highest tide at 3:30. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I was way over there. Okay, so now the water is up to a point that I have to be inside the water, all right? But at 3:30, when the tide starts to go down, hopefully we will start catching some carp. So far, I landed 2 channel catfish. I am fishing here with a subscriber today, Miles. All right, he doesn't have a YouTube channel as for now, but he does have an Instagram. What is your Instagram?
Miles Taylor, but the L is a 1 and the O is a 0.
There you go, Miles Taylor, but the I is a 1 and the L is a 1 and the O is a 0?
Yes.
There you go, folks. So if you want to follow him on Instagram, there you go. I'm going to leave a hyperlink at the description of the video. He is a multi-species angler, just like myself. Very well accomplished for his age. How many species did you get so far?
94.
94, right? And you fish in a couple other states as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
So which states have you fished besides Pennsylvania?
Well, I should probably just say the ones I haven't fished in.
Okay, so you've been fishing. Okay, so he's been fishing all around, you see? All right. So
say Texas, Arizona, Nevada, California, Louisiana.
the West Coast, pretty much. Okay.
Yeah. I've been almost everywhere around.
There you go. So you guys heard it. If we catch any more fish, I'll be back. Hopefully, you know, if we don't land any carp, at least some 5-pounders, channel catfish. We shall see. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, we got a bite on the noodle rod. Gotta carefully walk there. Let's see if the fish is still on. Yeah, fish on. Feels like a catfish. Not a single carp, but the catfish. All right. Yeah, it is certainly a catfish. There we go.
Yeah, you can tell by the way they fight.
Whoa, 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 all right. He gave a fast run right here, folks. These catfish, man. All right. Okay, okay. This catfish is getting out of control now. Time to get it here. Okay, come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. I got him. We'll need my set of pliers to hook this guy here. Right, catfish number 3 of the day. Get my pliers here real quick. Gotta hold it tight so it doesn't fall on the floor. Okay, hook is out. Now hopefully my camera works so I can take a quick photo of it. Perfect. That's all I need. Now this guy's ready to go. Around a 3-pounder, I would say so. All right. Relax, buddy, relax. A little bit of blood. All right, but he's gonna survive. Another catfish?
I think so.
Yeah.
No,
Let's see if it is bigger than the last one.
Don't hold me to that. It might not be a catfish. It's fighting weird.
It's fighting weird?
It's not like rolling head shakes. It's not really...
Okay, okay. Well, it may be a big catfish, which is also very acceptable.
Oh yeah.
No, I'll take a 5-pounder from here any day.
Now it's fighting like a catfish.
Right. I see the line there. The fish is about to surface.
Not anymore.
Wow, that is weird, right? Yeah, that is weird. That is actually very strange. Fights like a catfish, then runs like fish. I don't know, maybe a big catfish.
Do carp kind of, when they're not running, do they have slow rolling head shakes too? Or?
Usually not. As far as I know, usually not. They run, and you know, they do their business.
I'm thinking nice catfish.
Yeah, a nice catfish then. Yeah, I would go with that too. You know, a nice catfish will do some runs. Wow, it's taking a little while for this fish to surface.
Well, this is a medium light walleye.
Oh yeah. It looks like a nice catfish right there. There we go. That's a nice catfish. Okay, this is a nice catfish right here. The biggest one of the day so far. I don't have my scale with me.
I do.
Oh, okay. Is it digital or
Yeah.
those? Oh, great. There we go. So we waited, you know. Yeah. All right, man. No, this is a nice one. I would estimate 4 pounds, but it's fat though, so we'll see. Yeah, you know, to pull drag like that, it has got to be a nice catfish. Yeah, wonderful little fella right here. Chunky, man, fat, truly fat. All right, let's get this fish hook off. Get away.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting a bite there. All right, man, take care of your fish. I gotta take a photo soon. Waited. God damn, it takes forever for me to get here. Is the fish still on? That's the main question. I'm snagged on my other rod, but the fish is definitely on.
Got one?
Yeah, but I'm tangled on my line, I think. Maybe. Yep. I am tangled on my line, but the fish is on. God damn, dude.
Another channel cat, you think?
Yeah, but it tangled on my line. So we will see. That is sad. That is a sad situation. Wait, does it tangle on my line? No, it's not. So I'm getting hit on this rod too. Ah. Right.
5 pounds dead.
5 pounds?
5 pounds even.
5 pounds even. Amazing. Well, all right, let me take a shot of your fish. All right, hold it nicely. 5 pounds even. Wow. So yeah, there you go, man. That does look like a 5-pounder. Don't worry about it. All right, let me take another photo. Shade is not helping a lot, so you will have to, you know, excuse the quality when I send it to you. All right.
Thanks.
No problem. You're welcome. Now let me land my fish here.
It's nice
All
that
right.
they can stay out of water for a long time.
Yeah, you know, at least you know they're on fire today.
Oh yeah.
We've been catching them. Oh, all right. This one went off right in front of me. All right, there we go. Lots of channel catfish. Now we just gotta hope for some carp. All right. All right. Come on, caddy. Put it to work. The bend on this noodle rod is just incredible. Yeah, the fish is still on. That's for sure. Oh yeah, man. Yes. I'm not using a circle hook, but you know, those eagle claw hooks, they work pretty well. All right, come on, come in. All right, it looks like a decent size. Decent size. Yeah, all right. I saw the boy already. All right. Yeah, channel cat. Good old channel cat. Say hi to Uncle Leo. All right. Yeah, that's decent. I'll take that. Okay. That's a decent channel cat. I'll take that. In the range of 2.5. All right, folks. Oh, let me flip here for you. Folks can have a quick view of it. All right, range of 2.5, 3 max. All right, channel catfish, Schuylkill River, on corn. Come on, channel catch. Show them how you take off. Not towards me. Whoa! All right, that fish took a little while for him to find his way. All right, he's swimming. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, YouTube, final update for today. It's currently 4:55 p.m. The tide is finally going down, although it is still not where I started, which was about that point, as you guys saw in the video. So I'm calling it a day. It's been extremely hot. I made a huge mistake today, and that was I did not bring water with me, so I am extremely dehydrated. I'm gonna get some 2 or 3 Powerades after I get out of here at 30th Street Station. So as you guys saw, we ended the day catching a couple channel catfish. I may have told you guys I'm fishing here with a subscriber, Miles, right there. He actually landed the biggest fish of the day, a 5-pound channel catfish. And you know, that's pretty much it. You know, we fished the whole day using corn. The original plan was to try to catch a common carp. Unfortunately, they did not show up today, so you guys gotta have to be happy with the channel catfish. And you know, unfortunately, I don't have the time nowadays to pre-chum, you know. Every time I go out to carp fish, just for you guys to have an idea, I usually take a 2 time in advance to pre-chum. So I go to a certain spot. What does that mean, right? That means I go to a certain spot and I throw a couple cans of corn, you know. I chum that area 2 days in advance, so the carp actually get used to that spot. Unfortunately, nowadays I don't have the time to do that. So this trip today, for example, was right on spot. I already knew that the chances of landing a carp was going to be very slim. So I am actually very satisfied that I was able to land a few channel catfish. Okay, here's my friend, the Groundhog, saying hello to you guys. Look, he's approaching. Oh boy, he wants that corn. Oh, yummy, huh? He's my pet now, you know. I've been feeding corn hand to hand around here. Let's name him. Since my subscriber here is named Miles, I'm just gonna name this Groundhog here Miles. There you go, Miles. Get that corn. That's right. That's right, buddy. All right, then. Let me have a closer view so you guys can see it. There you go, Miles. Come on, you don't need to be afraid. It's all right. He's gonna come back soon. All right, folks. Tie lines until next video. All right, fellas. Miles, the Groundhog here, sending you a message. The message is very clear. He likes kernel corn, sweet corn. Even the Groundhog likes it. See, he's looking here. He's like, what are you looking at, brother? Just let me eat. That's right, Miles. Eat, eat. Here's my new Groundhog pet right here on the Schuylkill River. Look how cute he is, huh? Look how chubby he is. Oh my God, gotta love him. So there you go, guys. Even the Groundhog is advertising here, all right? Family gourmet corn. Very good for fishing. Very good for groundhogs. Oh yeah.